Hello everybody, this is Team KD with another video after a long pause. So it's almost 4 years after I created an account that I'm playing. Basically I created it on the 11th of February 2014, and these are my stats right now. Not bad, not bad at all. I have 34,000 battles, a small change, and I have 51.9% win rate, which is actually good. That put me in the better half of the players, so to speak, because average is 49%, I think, win rate, so I'm slightly above average. And you should know what tank is this. If you don't know, you just read the title here. It's the tier 10 American turreted tank destroyer. Basically he can just move the turret 90 degrees to the left and 90 degrees to the right. And this was when I started playing the game, this was the designated tier 10 for me. So when I started playing the game, I actually played it bad, and you can I usually try to find the outline of the tank, right click on it and shoot. I was not looking at whether the tank is angled or not, what tank I'm actually shooting at, where it's facing. I just left clicked. That's how I play the game. And starting from tier 1, you basically have enough pen to always penetrate an enemy. Like, not always, but most of the time, like 90% of the time. But as you progress to the tiers, you basically end up with tanks who must aim their shots. You have to know which side is weaker, what points you have to shoot at to pen, and I didn't learn that. So up to about tier 5 and tier 6 I started getting into trouble because I couldn't progress fast enough, and I couldn't, well, I was carried, I didn't carry it, and my win rate was rather low. So around tier 7, when I started to play the game, basically a lot of the tools that now are available were not there. So this site, the new meter and others that allow you to track your statistics, how you play the game, which tanks you play more or less, and how do you perform at them, they were not around. So if I show you this, you probably realize that when I started playing again, I had 4,000 battles and I was below 47% win rate, and that's pretty low. But I started playing again, and I started experimenting with different type of things. Previously I only played tank destroyers, like almost have 10,000 battles in tank destroyers. I still enjoy them, but I started to play more and more mediums. And when I started to play the game again, I started to play more mediums and more heavy tanks. So I started to increase my win rate, and now I'm sitting, as I said, at 51, almost 52%. Also, that meant that from 600 WN8, I'm currently at almost 1,450, which is huge improvement. Although there's like 30,000 battles in between, but that's 800 and something WN8, which is pretty much hard to gain. So I've improved a lot, but I still need to improve. One thing that I definitely and desperately need to improve is the light tank. I suck at like light tanks. So the tank that practically broke me is the tank that I'm gonna feature in the current replay. I uploaded the replay file a long time ago, but I actually failed to create a replay for it. So let's get on with that. And as you can see, the replay is from the dreaded or infamous or famous or overhyped now E25. Now, when I used to play the game and I started to get into tier 7s and tier 8s and tier 6s, this tank used to wreck me. Now, it's not special, it's small, it's lightly armored, nice angling on the armor, and it has actually a very nice gun. And on this battle I started to look at the matchmaker, and this was 09.7 or 17, I think 0.9.17. So this is pretty old replay, and I noticed that we have less heavy tanks, and those that we have are not that skilled in playing the game. So what I decided is that the best option is to help my lightly armored tanks win the south and eastern side. So that's where I'm heading, and I'm just hoping that they will push, and I'm seeing that they are pushing, and they will spot something, because I'm expecting right now, seeing that P29 on the hill, that tank is very powerful when it's in a hold down position, and also the fact that we have one less heavy tank actually told me that we will probably lose the hill. So what is best for us is to win the southeast side. But I would make a few mistakes here, and I'm gonna point them out. Now, the gun is not great, but not bad. It's fast firing, but I feel that the gun handling is not top tier. It's good, but not great. So I'm just using my rate of fire to shoot over, but this is sniping from a long distances. This is not really the thing to do that, but I'm gonna work. I'm hoping that all of these tanks that are here, even the mediums, these ones are there, will hold up against them while we push this side and we win. I'm just trying to find a shot and hope that I'll damage anything that I actually see. Now, that was a really dodgy shot, but I'm just shooting, and this is the first mistake. I'm seeing that we only have 3 tanks on our team on the hill left, so I should really, that's 2, and I should motor out and run away. I should move to this area, but I'm getting greedy in this battle. I want to kill the RT, which probably you all do when the RT is spotted, but no, I actually failed. I realized that we only have now 1 tank holding them, and instead of running away, I actually stopped, and this is the second mistake that I made. How did I not defend that? I don't know, but hopefully I can finish him up. Yep. And now I need to get away. T29 was very close, and I'm expecting that there is no way I'll not be spotted here. First I go straight up, but then I realized no. T29 is way over there, and run away. But I bounced the T29. The one that pinned me was actually one of the streets ones, the lightly armored tanks. So I'm trying to make myself a bad target for them, but nah. That platoon actually played well, and as you can see, they are actually extremely good players. Like, they're crazy good. And now I know they're over there. at least one of them is over there, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to shoot at them. I have a good rate of fire, okay gun, and I have enough penetration to pen him. I don't know how I didn't pen that one, but yeah, I'm just trying like kill him before he gets away. But okay. Now I'm shooting at this guy, and I got lucky with most of my shots here, but my luck ran off. Now the IS killed the R2, and this is the point where I'm starting to get a feeling that I'll not win this fight. This will be... And there goes my last ally. And now I'm 1 versus 3. Luckily that only died. And yeah, they are tapping. This is correct way to play, because this forces me to go and defend, which is okay. But I know that because now I have more experience, I know that the IS will never actually spot me. Basically, Russian heavies are blind things, especially the lower tiers. You won't be able to spot for yourself. So what I'm trying to do here is actually, I know that I have enough time. There's only one in the cap, and I'm trying to spot the other this one, because if I spot him and I know where he is, I'll be able to shoot him, and then I'll spot the T-29. And this is dodgy because I switched to APCR because I know that probably it won't pen, and yet I don't pen anyone of those shots. I did one. I don't remember that penetration, but I'm wasting my shots now because I need those APCR. AP is having like 150 pen, while APCR has around 190, I think. Was it 194? And now I'm just aiming like, please, please, no. 1 second. Yeah. Now I'm out of APCR, so that means that frontally I'm not gonna pen the T-29, but I can pen that guy. Luckily for me, I spotted him before I go, and T-29 is going toward our base. Now I'm starting to notice the chat, mostly because some of the players stayed in the battle, which is actually nice. Usually it's not very recommended to stay in the battle, because if someone is actually dead, you won't learn anything. So you might even get more frustrated because you lost the battle. And what I'm saying in the chat, that I think that this tank is very powerful. Nice tank. It has good mobility. Moves, it traverses left and right. The whole traverse is actually very nice. But the pen is awkward. Now I'm sitting here thinking what I should do. If I go and assault that T-29 frontally, more likely that he will kill me before I kill him, because I cannot pen without APCR especially. I cannot pen his... Well, I might pen, but it's not a guaranteed penetration if I'm shooting him in his frontal plate. I will definitely not pen his turret. That's no way that I'll be able to do that. So my only chance is if I had a flight side timer side of the turret, like I didn't have there, or if I'm shooting on this hole or into his hole from flat side or his back to the hole. So Lux is correct here, saying only from back, and I'm saying affirmative. That's correct. I was very nervous in this battle because, man, I didn't really expect to win, basically. So I'm going on this side and I'm writing in the chat like YOLO time. At this moment what I was thinking was I will just rush for him. Hopefully he will be facing my cat and I'll have easy shot into his backside. But during this approach I actually spotted him before he spotted me. And I didn't get spotted, so that told me that either he's not using a very experienced crew, or I'm just keep forgetting that this is the most sneaky tank in the game. So, yep, 1, 2, and that's it. 5th kill and a win. So here's the positives. Bleh. So here's the post-game stats. As I said, I played this battle way back, and it wasn't that impressive, basically. But for a first game battle, like the first game ever in this tank, I was quite satisfied. So I was top on damage, but I did shoot a lot of premium ammo in that battle, so the actual profit is way low. But again, this is tier 7, it's not overpowered. Today there is just too much tanks that have good armor, and it's difficult to play this tank and pen every shot. So it's not impressive today. When the tanks didn't have that much armor, it was quite alright to play this tank. Hopefully you enjoyed this replay, and I'll see you next time.